Welcome back, everyone. Going in drop frames. Sorry about that. I walked downstairs to get more tea, and I noticed the front door was just wide open. And I guess it's been like that for like an hour. So I immediately was like, oh God, where's the dog? I run outside, start looking around, start freaking out. My roommate's going to kill me. I walk back in the living room. The dog's just sitting there, just hanging out.
He already took himself on a walk.
Yeah. I guess I got lucky. I don't know.
And he looks at you like, thanks, ass.
Yeah, it's like, it's cold in here, you motherfucker. Shut the door. Like, what are you doing? Let's talk about Tomb Raider. Pokket, I think you've had the most experience with it. Also,
Really?
why is
I
everything on
haven't
your
beat it.
channel say gaming talk shows? Have you just been streaming under that, or?
Oh, I start every stream by talking for an hour.
Oh.
And people get so confused because they're like, is that all you do is talk?
Yeah, no, like every stream is under gaming talk. That's interesting.
I started under gaming talk shows because usually when I get into games, I get so invested in the game that sometimes I forget to look at chat.
Okay.
And so it's like my time to make up for it, pretty much, and talk about like what I've been doing and games and all of that.
Oh,
yeah.
look at your cosplay.
I was cosplaying Laura. Or Lara.
Lara?
People make fun of me. I say Laura. I'm sorry.
I think it's
Laura.
Isn't it Lara?
I think it's Lori.
It's Lori. Yeah, it's Lori
Really?
Croft.
It's Lori Croft.
Lori Craft.
It's Lori Craft. Yeah,
Craft.
Lori Craft. All right, talk to me about
I
Tomb
like
Raider.
the fake dirt. That's a good touch.
Actually, that was paint.
Whoa.
She said, what do you mean
Whoa.
fake dirt?
Was that Van Dyke Brown? Hold on, is that
It's
Van Dyke Brown?
Dyke Brown. Yeah.
Where's?
You need some phthalo blue. That's all I gotta say.
Oh God, the Twitch VOD is just like, nope. Oh, yep, there. Yeah, that's Van
And
Dyke
it
Brown.
reverted back.
Van Dyke Brown. All right,
But,
talk to me about Tomb Raider.
Well, did you beat it?
No, not. I'm only 3 or 4 hours in.
Okay, so right before I played the new one, I played the 2013 version, and I actually like this one a lot better. It's kind of like the Batman games where, and I'm not saying it's like Batman, but it's kind of like Batman where it got better, I felt, with each game.
As they
like,
go
they
in,
added
yeah.
more. Yeah. And I really like that. Like, this time the healing system was more involved, the Band-Aid system and all that, and you could spec into making it faster or take less damage after you heal, or I guess take no damage after you heal.
Yeah.
And the outfit system, like now you can actually change outfits, and it's not just cosmetic. Some of
Thank
them
God.
actually give bonuses.
Yeah.
Like I have one that its bonus is I don't always use my ammo. And another
Okay.
bonus is I am immune to damage after a stealth kill or something like that.
Nice.
I forgot what it was. It's something.
You playing
like
on
that.
normal difficulty, by the way?
Yeah, I play on normal because I'm sorry, I'm not very good.
No, I'm playing on normal as well. I don't care about any of that. I'm not a member of Twitch chat Illuminati.
I
where it's-
care. You
Yeah.
both suck.
you both flips.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hardest difficulty or riot.
Yeah, I might actually bump it up because it actually, I have not killed or rather been in a firefight with anyone because I've just been one-shotting everyone.
Well, one thing about it is I'm playing on normal because I do kind of want to I like just experiencing the game. I don't like necessarily like
You don't
feeling
want to be
like
the best.
Yeah, I don't need to be the
I'm
best. Uncharted 2 I played on normal as well, and I felt like I was playing on hard mode.
Well, that game's
because-
just, Uncharted's
Oh.
ridiculous, dude.
I was playing on normal, and the NPCs were so tanky, and I was like, is this? And then they'd send waves at you, and I'm like, I'm dying, I'm dead. Versus I feel like this one's good. Normal's good. You get to experience the game, still get a little difficulty, but ultimately it's good. There's more arrow things, which is really cool, like the poison cloud, which I've stealth killed many people with just poison clouds, or tried to at least.
Did you freak out when he fought the bear?
Yes.
I guess that's a little bit of, it's not too much spoiler. Fuck
You
bears,
fight
man.
a bear in that game?
Dude, it is terrifying. It is legitimately
What?
terrifying.
Well, now that I know that, why do I even want to play the game? There's a
I think you
bear
fight.
involved.
I think you fight bigger and even crazier people
I
or
hope
beasts
so,
than that. But
now that you said that, that's a spoiler too. What if you do?
No, there's many much bears, but there's one where I encountered a bear, and I just was like, I don't know what was in my mind when I did this, but I was like, oh, there's a bear, let me shoot it, and it's coming after me, right?
yeah, and then
That's pretty much what I did.
the one thing that I will say I dislike more than the first is that the first was kind of like Murder Simulator Lara Croft. Like I felt like it was how fucked up can we make a death sequence for Tomb Raider?
I know.
Right.
And that's what I loved about it because you'd go like scaling down a ravine or a river, and then she'd just get impaled through her like
Dude,
jaw with
Anna
a
said
fucking.
that too. She
It
plays
was
all things. She's a
awesome.
big Tomb Raider fan, and she actually was like, the voice acting on the death scream was almost too good, and it became like raunchy. There's like scenes where a rock rolls over her slowly, just like, ah! She's like, all right. Like,
I love that. I love that aspect of it, and this
super
one kind of
dead, I
toned it
guess.
back. They
To be
they
fair-
toned it down a little bit.
A few of those deaths.
Do
I don't
what?
know how. I shouldn't have, but I have had a few of those deaths, and even now I still cringe when it happens.
I mean, it's pretty. When the bear mauls you, the bear like fucking hits you over the head, and Laura like goes down. Then the bear just takes a giant bite out of your neck, and then blood goes everywhere. I'm just like, all right, that was pretty good. But I haven't seen too many other ones like that.
But it's weird in a Tomb Raider game. Like, I enjoy, because these are great games. These are the best Tomb Raiders I think that they've ever come out with. But I like
agree.
the game started off with a hyper pixelated, gigantic trope on women, and then over time it became like, no, it's empowering women. Let's
Right.
cover her up. Let's shrink her boobs. Let's de-emphasize the ass, and let's have her get murdered as all get out by the fucking world itself. Like, let's do that. You know, like it's like
Yeah.
I play like there's. I'm not hating on the franchise. The game's in its best place ever, and these are great games. But like, it's just funny that if you want, you can actually find a new way for it to be kind of bad for women. Like when a guy dies in a game, it's like snake, you know, like that's it. But for like these games, it's like she like catches on fire, like I can't put it out, just fucking gone, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
This
I
is
got you.
really close to the bear part, by the way.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm just letting it play out.
Oh yeah, this
can
is
I
really.
also-
I think I scream when I hear it.
I know a lot of people are very upset, and I think I am too, or not upset, but conflicted because like it's Xbox One only right now, and
Yeah.
it's 30 FPS locked. It's coming out for PC, I think, in spring, and then PS4 next year, like literally Q4 a year from
That's
now.
weird.
I think,
Games
well,
staggered
it's
with that.
yeah, it's Xbox exclusive, so or timed exclusive, I guess is the better phrase for it. But I gotta say, and Pocket, you can back me up on this. I think this game graphically looks fucking incredible.
It really does.
This is not doing justice to it because it's a stream of or it's a restream of a stream, but like, holy shit, there's sequences in this game where I'm just like, that's like one of the best things I've seen this year. It looks fucking amazing.
And the cutscenes are also beautiful.
Yeah,
They do a really good job.
They did a really, really good job, especially with the lighting. I think that like you could see a little bit of the lighting here with this red. I think it was a flare. It was just up in the air forever. Is something bad about to happen? Is that why you're laughing?
I'm just
Really?
waiting to see if this is where the bear comes out and I scream and just, I don't know,
Yeah.
and book it. But no, the game is absolutely gorgeous. Definitely better than the last one. I didn't play the, what is it? The refurbished reboot of Tomb Raider. I played just the older
You didn't play
one.
the definitive edition?
Yeah, I didn't play that because I bought it a long time ago, or when it came out on PC on Steam.
It's
And
the bear. Look at that
yeah,
thing.
there
It's
we
terrifying.
go.
The thing is legitimately terrifying.
Yeah, and then I'm like, wait, what do I do?
I love that.
I
I
died
just
right there.
ran. I just straight
Yeah,
up
so did I. I died right here the first time.
Make yourself as small as possible.
Yeah. You lived this. I didn't know you were supposed to jump there and the thing just destroyed me. Like, look, this is insane.
like they're right there, and you're like, oh god, what do I do?
Like, let's just fucking like slap at the
Swing
bear.
at it.
So
Like, yeah, that's gonna work. Let's swing at it with a little pickaxe.
Yeah.
And see if it fingers anymore.
I love when there's a few games that have so many iterations of themselves. They have to get clever with the naming of the game.
Yeah.
Tomb Raider's definitely amongst those games now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
To be
Oh, you
fair,
missed
if you
it. You're
think
dead. You're
about
getting
it,
shoot-
Rise of the
yes.
Tomb Raider makes sense because you spent the whole last game falling.
Mm,
Oh god.
You
true.
did.
you did.
This
I'm
bear
not
means
even-
business.
Yeah. No, you did.
Wow.
In the first
Oh,
Tomb
you
Raider,
did.
all you did was
Oh.
fall. They
Oh,
also
that
do
was
that in
great.
this one too. Like, I would say 40% of the jumps when you're making a long distance jump onto a platform, you'll like make the jump, grab it, and then the platform will like fall, and then you'll have to climb up the little bit of the platform. Almost every single time. It's good. This is
Or
a
you could
spoiler.
just get good and
gonna skip.
like not miss jumps and stuff.
No, I'm saying the game will like actively
Oh,
break
it
the
makes you
environment for you, and then you have to climb up it.
Oh, kind of like what it just did there, where it threw me off with the bear, and I'm like, great, now I have to go find it. I bet.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Exactly.
The stealth. Oh, that's one thing I love about this game. I feel like they really improved the stealth system and the stealth killing. Either that or I was just really bad at it before. I don't know, but I like that there's so many ways to effectively stealth kill now. and it actually rewards me because I'm really bad at console shooting.
Yeah.
So I'm actually like prompted to want to kill something with a silent arrow or whatever.
Yeah. What are you looking at,
But,
Jeff?
Just the weird scene, like she chokes him out with her bow and arrow for like 3 seconds. So it was just.
I mean,
Oh yeah, that was a stealth kill. That's why I mentioned that. And
Yeah.
right there, you see me pick up a bottle and throw it, and one of the guys will go, what's that? Let me go check it out by myself. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
It's very Last of Us in that regard, where you can use bottles to like distract.
I guess it's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can. Well, there's another one. Like, oh, don't worry, I'm just choking your friend over here.
Mm-hmm.
I like game like vision length is so funny. Like you'll like choke the shit out of a guy, and 17 feet away is another guy like looking in that direction. Like,
I know.
It happens a lot in this game.
huh?
This is a beautiful moment. He's like, I
What's
think there's
going
something
on
else
there?
there. And he walks into a corner and just stares at the corner because I threw something. And
Wow, he
thinks,
is just staring at the corner.
Yeah, he's just. And I'm like, wait, what is this guy doing?
It's ridiculous.
We know that's gonna happen in games. I love that he's staring in the corner. That's amazing.
I think, unlike the last game, I actually want to use the bow, which I kind of like because, I don't know, I kind of picture her picking up something like a bow pretty early to go out and kill people and whatnot, and I think it makes, for me, I know it's like the double pistol is like the traditional Tomb Raider, but I really like the bow killing with her. I like how they focused her in sort of that way. That and the games feel really lackluster. So, or the guns feel
Yeah,
really
yeah, I agree. They didn't put very much like oomph in the guns. Granted, you only have pistols, and I think there's like a
you
bigger
get a rifle.
gun. There's a rifle, yeah.
And
I
the
know.
rifle sounds like a pea shooter, just like pew pew.
Oh, does it
pew,
really?
pew. It's like, oh my gosh, this is the worst.
Ah.
Oh, this is the tomb. This tomb
So-
made
So
That's-
actually do get in tombs.
Yeah, no, that's something that was brought up in chat. Is like, where are the tombs? This game has a fuck ton. Like,
and they're puzzles.
and they're all puzzle. Well, most of them are puzzle based.
Or yeah, a lot of them are.
And like the
puzzles.
first area alone, I think there was 3 or 4 tombs that you could get into, and they're kind of like hidden as well. So you actually have to like find the entrance or unlock how you're supposed to get into them in the first place. So if that's something that you missed in the reboot, which I think was not in there that much, you missed that by the way. You have to
Yeah, I
redo
did.
so now you have to redo this entire thing. Like there's a lot of tombs, and you actually get. You were saying you get good rewards from them, right?
You get really good rewards. They're like the last tombs. You're like, oh, I got a part of a gun or whatever. This one, it's actually like, hey, you know that ability that you spec'd into that you really like? Yeah, no, now you get that, but it's better. Like one is the survival instincts, the Batman mode per se. When you stand still, you can channel your inner Batman and see nearby collectibles or enemies. You can see if enemies are near other enemies or not, so you can stealth kill them easier. But with like one of the tomb, can I spoil it?
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
Like one of them is like you can see traps even when you're not channeling your abilities, and so I thought that was really cool. It was a good bonus, and it actually changes the game.
Yeah, they do a lot of things kind of like that where it makes the game easier by unlocking more stuff. So it's good. What are you looking at, Jeff?
Oh, I'm just looking
Oh,
at the
you
video.
always do like the lean in. I'm just like he sees something. He's eyeing something. I think the game. I think Lyric said it was like 9 hours, but he didn't do any of the optional side stuff.
I think if you're gonna play it, I would suggest to people not to power through just the story because he said it was repetitive, and I could see that.
I could totally
certainly.
see that too. It becomes Uncharted, right? Because you just get mobs thrown at you, you kill the mobs, and you progress in the story. You don't do any of this stuff, which I think is kind of a major focus of the game, whether it's not the main story.
Yeah, like I honestly at least try to do some tombs, maybe a couple side missions, and the side missions are actually kind of boring though. I will say that. Most of them are boring at least, except for the ones that are like, well, they're just like, hey, can you go gather this stuff for me? We kind of need it to build a base, and I don't really. That was like a side mission, and they built the tower, and I didn't really see the benefit to doing that because the story progressed anyway the way it progressed. I don't know if there was actually any reason I did that. Versus one side mission was kind of, hey, can you go in these caves and kill these packs of wolves? and then you just don't see the wolves again. So you're like, well, at least I can walk through here and not get mauled to death by 5 wolves. So
yeah, man, they did a good job with the animals in the game. Like, well, also the animals in the audio cues. You know how like when something's about to happen or something's getting close to you, they play like the weird beats, the drums in the background.
Yeah.
Like the first area when you go into the cave or when you see the cave from afar, that you only see the whites of the eyes of the wolves from like in the darkness, and it's actually
Yeah.
legitimately terrifying as this shit starts like rushing at you, and the
No,
and
no,
the
and the
music gets louder and
music.
louder and louder, and then finally
Yeah.
like there's a big big bang, or I guess a drop to the music, and it gets real crazy as these wolves are just fucking trying to destroy you. You can
That's
one
awesome
shot
to
them
hear.
as well, but
Little things like that really. I actually really like what Paco was saying too as a criticism, but the games that really stick with me are the ones where like you can do the linear mission, you can do the quest or whatever, and that's fine. But if you do anything else outside of that, I really like when that has either its own story to itself, so you feel like you accomplished something, or it actually impacts the main story itself.
yeah,
Yeah.
And I think Fallout does not necessarily steer back to that, but it does a pretty good job of that, at least in like Fallout 3 and stuff like that. Like you'd find this. I remember one of the most magical moments for me is maybe it's New Vegas, but one of the two found this like village of people who were worshiping a tree man, and like the whole mission is like figuring out that the guy got doused in radiation and just became a fucking tree, and then like they worship his god. Like the whole mission is like, but it had like different layers to it. It was just interesting. It was its own little pocket thing that you felt like you found and accomplished. But when it's like, we really need that shotgun for over there, then it like zooms in. It's like you could tell that the shotgun will be the best gun for this, and
Yeah.
you go get the shotgun, and then it's like that's it. And you're like,
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah.
I feel like you're just making me do shit because I want to, you know.
for sure, for sure.
They actually kind of made you do that in Tomb Raider, where they're like, they give you the shotgun and then they're like, have fun with this kind of mini boss guy. And it's like, oh, great. I should probably use the shotgun too, huh?
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily like that because I'm one of those, I like to kill things how I want to kill it no matter what. I'm just sort of that person. And if using the shotgun is the best route, then fine. But like, don't throw a weapon at me and then go, here you go, have fun.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
a lot of games do that actually, where they'll throw the
Well,
new thing at you, and then they'll be like, "Here's a very well, Shadow Mordor did that a lot, where you get a new ability, and then it was
Yeah.
like, now fight this thing that you can only kill by using this new ability."
Exactly.
That's something we've seen a lot in games recently, which I do agree with you guys. It's kind of annoying. It's definitely kind of annoying.
Sometimes the Resident Evil games fall into that trap. Not that we ever need to talk about Resident Evil because they've done.
Oh yeah, Resident Evil for sure. For sure. But yeah, I'm super excited to jump back into Tomb Raider. Part of me kind of wants to wait for the PC release because I think it's supposed to be coming spring, is what they've said. But
Yeah,
I might just finish it.
I wonder, okay, have you checked out the whole interactive audience thing though?
No, because I wanted to. So that's something that's really cool. If you stream from the Xbox One, it has kind of like the choice chamber interactive audience thing that I think, Zeke, you've played before, where I think they can actually just throw things at you, like harder mobs and stuff like that. Do you know more about it, Pokket?
Okay. Well, I think they can actually just, I don't know if it's just throw more mobs, but I think they can actually like give you something or take away something or throw this mob at you or throw that mob at you or something like that. Like they can, I think that's how it is, but they have to be, you have to stream on Twitch on Xbox and they have to be watching on Twitch on Xbox or something like that. And that's why I didn't do it.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I'm not streaming on Xbox. So, but I'm not exactly sure about the specific details of it. I'm curious if they bring it to, PC, will they do the same? Because I would love for that to happen.
It's a really cool idea that I wish wasn't. You have to stream with the Twitch application. Like, I wish it would just link up with your Twitch chat regardless. You know, because I think that's probably what they're doing. I understand that the business aspect or business side is that you have to stream from the Xbox. That's what they want. But it doesn't really work. Like, how many people are actually streaming from the Xbox with an audience over, like, 500? Probably 4 people ever. So
very few.
Yeah. But that would be cool if they had that for sure. So,
well, and to be fair, I think releasing strictly on Xbox maybe kind of hurt them a little bit as well. Granted, it was a deal that they worked out with probably ages ago, but I mean, that's why I think the viewership for Tomb Raider has been low. Because I mean, Fallout is a story-driven game as well, but Tomb Raider, that's like pretty much all it is story-driven, and everything you do in the game, even side missions, are for story, even if they're crappy parts of the story. And so, like, it's just one giant spoiler. And I don't know. I feel like that's why a lot of people aren't watching it, because they want it to go to PC and PS4. and not have to worry about buying an Xbox.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
This is just me trying to figure out this tomb for like 30 minutes, by the way.
No, I know. I've watched you like fail 4 or 5 times at this, and you know I'm actually watching this. So when I stream this, I can do it all in one go and be like, guys, that was totally easy. Like I'm so smart and figured this out on the first go, no problem.
This tomb actually had me really confused for a while.
Really?
So it was like think of the water temple where you have to go like in Zelda where you have to do this and then you have to go down and you have to do this but then go medium size or go halfway up and then do this and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is awful.
Well, it speaks to like I wonder how much further are you right now in the game than this?
Oh, way further, definitely further.
Do they get harder or the puzzles more varying? Like what is the range of the puzzles?
I feel like they're back and forth. The puzzles are back and forth. And the puzzle jumping, or I call them puzzle jumping because it reminds me of MMOs, but the puzzle jumping gets more intricate. Like, I don't know if you got to the part where you get a grapple. So now you can actually grapple to ledges and all that, but only in specific spots. And that's going to make it a lot of fun to run later from things or fall from things. So,
gotcha.
Because now you have the pick where you just you hold on to the ledge and have to like pull your way up through with the picks. You have the jumping, obviously.
Yeah.
You have a grapple now, where not just a grapple that hooks onto like open ledges, but also like you grapple to one and it's too hot. Oh, I'm like, please don't give me anything else because I'm gonna die so many times later. So.
All in all, though, you like it?
I would recommend this game to people, especially if they're fans of games like Uncharted and Tomb Raider. So.
Yeah, it is. Don't buy an Xbox One for this game.
Yeah, wait until it's on PC.
Wait 3 or 4 months until you can get your hands on the PC, or even wait a year if you have a PS4 and you want to play it on that. Because by then, I'm sure they're going to do like the definitive edition of this game, and that'll be something. It'll probably be 60 FPS on the PS4, I would think. Or maybe it won't. They'll have something in it that won't be in this Xbox One version to reward you for waiting that long. But I think it's a good game. I think that it definitely looks really good. I was very interested. You were talking a little bit about the Twitch viewership as well. This game did not do well on Twitch, like at all.
Yeah, they were even streaming with a streamer, like Melanie Mac. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And it just,
She is
I feel.
Tomb Raider personality, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she loves.
Oh yeah, she's a huge fan.
Huge Tomb Raider fan. She is to Tomb Raider what Coh is to Fallout, pretty much.
Yeah.
And just it didn't hit good viewership.
I think it peaked around 500 or 600. Like.
Yeah.
What? That bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I streamed this, and I think I was peaking at like 2,000. I saw. Pocket, what was your peak?
Probably about 800.
Yeah, I know Bunny was streaming it as well. Lyric, like I said, didn't break 20K with it, which for him, like 30K, I think would be his average or close to it.
LOL.
So I don't know. It might have also been a couple things like Fallout 4 releasing the same week probably hurt it, as it did I think a lot of other games that launched this week or
I really think that was a major part is Fallout 4.
Yeah.
To be honest.
So
I think if it had released with no other big game releases that week, it would have done a lot better.
Yeah.
Simply because of that. But Fallout 4, I mean, so many people are hyped or were hyped for it. Still
and
are.
Call of Duty and Legacy of the Void. Like.
Yeah, I didn't even like. Let's talk about Call of Duty for a bit. Did anyone play it?
No.
I haven't even watched it.
I won't play it because the last one hurt me so bad. And this.
In what way?
This one looked exactly like that. It was just like the trap that I feel Call of Duty falls into is one gun is better than all the others. It's fully automatic. It auto aims for you, and it reloads super fast. And then like the jump mechanic was cool, but it came out after Titanfall, so I was already a little bit desensitized to it. Like it wasn't as cool, I think.
Yeah.
And it just was like, this is exactly all the other Call of Duties now with jumping, and it does not hold me. Especially in this day and age right now where CSGO is doing so well, and if I want my FPS fix, I just said me FPS fix. Anyways, yeah, like CSGO is the way to go, and Overwatch is really fun and more intriguing. So where does CSGO fall in that? And I don't know. I loved Modern Warfare 2. I thought that's one of the better shooters you can play. And then I played all the CSGOs after that, and each one was like, Jeff, get the fuck out of here. Get out.
Yeah.
So
I won't lie. I've never been good at those games, so I've never been interested in them.
Yeah, I played.
I feel you there.
What was last year's? Advanced Warfare, I guess, was last year's release. I played that a little bit, mostly the single player. I keep hoping that as the most selling title year over year of all time in video games each year, that they would spend more than 5 minutes working on the single player. Hasn't happened yet. I thought last year's was like decent because they had Kevin Spacey in, and it was all right. I haven't heard too many like amazing things about this year's campaign, but I might check it out. I might jump into it. I know the big thing this year was that they put in the zombies mode.
Yeah.
I've never cared about zombies whatsoever, but I know that has like a massive fan base, big enough to where I think they're
some people's jam.
yeah they're potentially thinking of spinning it off, or they already have spun it off into its own complete game. But I haven't
They can
checked it
make
out.
twice the money.
Yeah, two COD releases a year. That'll be interesting. But yeah, I don't really have any interest in playing the multiplayer version of that. But I know a lot of people that do, because obviously it sells a shit ton. There's obviously like a viewership for it as well. So
I don't get it. I just don't get it. I just
I mean,
feel
that's
like
just not
they're
your
all
thing.
so similar. Why?
I mean,
Yep.
I feel like that. I don't play, obviously, but I feel the same about Battlefield, where I'm just like, they're all so similar. Why? Why do I care to buy another one?
yeah,
But some people, they're just hardcore.
yeah.
They really like it.
It's in the Madden trap, where the Madden
Yeah,
game
yeah.
did really, really well. So what they did was, like, I'm sure they were like, let's try out this crazy thing, and then someone was like, no, you idiot, like, all we need to do is update the rosters. Hey, get out of the garbage. What the hell? And Bulldog's in the garbage. It's like, I feed him, don't worry.
Just the old Bearston.
You still use. But like it does really, really well, so it de-emphasizes the need to change things, the need to update things. Like the safer answer is to keep it very similar. And Call of Duty, their argument would be, no, we changed it. They added jump packs. And it's like, yeah, but every other aspect of the game is exactly the same,
Right. Yeah.
pretty much.
It's prettier and buildings fall now, guys. Oh, I'm gonna buy it then. Count me in. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't think
And it
we're really
works.
the.
It works. Every midnight release.
It's massive.
What is it? Like 30 million copies get sold?
Well, it's not that much, but it's a lot for sure.
It was at one point, I remember. I'm pretty sure.
Probably was, yeah. That's a lot of units sold. I don't think a game has ever
Maybe
done
that was a couple
and did it.
ago, but it's
Diablo
millions.
3's lifetime is 30 million, so
Wow.
Ooh, can we talk about real quick Battlefront, because that's soon.
yeah, but I
Battlefront.
actually fucked up because I wanted to bring this up during the Fallout conversation. I told Zeke I was going to bring this up.
Yep.
We like to shit on YouTube gaming here at Drop Frames, and we're going to do it again
Nice.
this episode. Because look at this shit. Bloomberg Business collected some stats. And I think these stats are actually could have been more one-sided if they would have just done the max concurrent. This is a Twitch versus YouTube gaming of the top 6 live videos on each site for Fallout 4's launch. Pink is YouTube gaming if you could see it. I know it's very small. You can look closely at your screen. And then the blue is obviously Twitch, but
This does not shock me at all.
that's that's hilarious. I think that's fucking
I
hilarious.
tweeted out about this a while ago, but this is something I've been recently asking and talking to people about. It's just so interesting to me that YouTube gaming had this big party, this big announcement. It was like, for me, it was kind of a cool moment in time because it was like, okay, finally Twitch will have a legitimate competitor. Like, they need that to push them to be, to be challenged. Competition's good for everyone. Everyone in between, except for like Kevin Lynn at Twitch. It's not good for him, but for everybody else, it's good for.
Yeah.
And YouTube gaming came out, and then since then, for all I fucking know, they might have just closed shop and moved off the planet. Zero advertising, zero momentum, zero initiative, zero like. I guess I would just latch onto the word initiative. Like, if you have a launch like that and it's so incredibly lackluster, do something. Like, they have the name and the marketing behind it that nobody else does. They have billions of dollars. And if they want to put a legitimate effort out there, it's not there at all. Like, no one has any incentive to go to YouTube gaming. Why would you ever do that?
Yeah. Here's some
Ever.
numbers. Here's some numbers for you live right now. Let me see what the what Fallout is at on Twitch. 87,000 viewers right now on Fallout on Twitch. I think Co actually just went offline, so
But Summit came online, so don't worry.
Yeah, so he's only at 15K compared to I think Cohh was above 30. But anyways,
what a noob.
that number versus
17.
you actually, and I'm not going to show it on stream because I don't want this to get claimed. They actually changed it to where you can't see the concurrent viewership on YouTube
MLG
Gaming.
style. Nicely done.
It only says that 100 plus live are streaming right now. On their front page, there's a channel with 501 watching. There's another channel with 437. There's another channel with 274. And then interspliced in between all that is YouTube videos with like 4 million. Like the launch trailer has 4 million views. That's good to have on a live streaming site.
I do not like their UI. Their
Yeah.
UI pisses me off. Like,
But-
it legitimately, I get angry when I see it.
I just think that's funny. Oh, here you go. Hold on. What if I click on live? Oh, so they, okay. If you click on live, yeah. The #1 stream on YouTube Gaming right now for Fallout has 501 viewers.
How many subscribers does that person have? Like,
Let's see. They have. Hold on. I'm getting there. I have to click through a billion things. They have 750,000.
yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. 750,000 subs, 500 live. 500 viewers live.
That's crazy.
Oh.
That's crazy talk.
I hope he's like. I don't know what YouTube Gaming has contract-wise, but I really hope it's not an exclusive contract for a year or two. Because, like, what a way to just fuck yourself out of, like, actual lots of money, business-wise.
That's a huge disparity between.
But that brings up an interesting point. Like, you know what? One of the ways to get people to go to your platform is you offer them hard cash to sign those contracts. And I don't think they have done that. I've talked to
Yeah, I don't think they
a
have
lot of
either.
the big YouTube people, and that's something they should look into. Like, people have fan bases, they have subscribers, they have content on Twitch. They use that for their streaming platform, and then YouTube is the superior video platform, which is better than Twitch. Sorry if that's shocking to anyone. And that's how it is right now. So if they're like, hey, we got a streaming platform, and everyone's like, all right, cool. You know, like, I'm sure someone who's never streamed before will use that. They're like, no, come on over. And it's like, why? Why would anyone ever? It's not as good of a viewing platform. It's like Pokket says, it's a bad UI. People are entrenched in their communities on Twitch.
I just feel like, as someone who doesn't have 750,000 subs, or yeah, whatever. I don't have that. I don't. I have what? Maybe I'm close to 30,000, and I just feel like I would get just drowned out, not only in the live channels, but in the videos that are littered everywhere on the UI. Like, hey, check out this video that already has millions of views.
Yeah.
They don't promote smaller or medium people at all. Like,
They don't. No.
Really, they don't promote them. They do the opposite. They try to push them down.
Historically, YouTube doesn't really talk to unless you have 1 million plus subs. Like, that's just how it is.
Why would they?
Yeah. But that's our 10 minutes of shitting on YouTube Gaming.
Feels good though.
Brought to you by Twitch.
And
just
yes,
got the
I mean
paycheck.
followers. I know chat's like, subs mean followers. Yes, I know.
Yeah, but they're called subs on YouTube. Subs on
Yeah.
Twitch obviously means something else. We understand that. You brought up Battlefront. You know what pisses me off about Battlefront right now?
It's Battlefield.
No. The
With
fact
a
that you can if you have EA access, you can
Oh.
play Battlefront live right now, but
What?
only for 10 hours on Xbox One.
It's awesome.
So there's people that have been streaming it that can only stream it for 10 hours, but they're getting pretty good viewership compared to their channel size because no one else is playing it on Xbox One. That's pretty upsetting. Like, I'd rather why not just give the game out to a bunch of streamers beforehand, because you're already letting people stream it on Xbox One, and actually, like, have good marketing for that game leading into the launch. Because it launches next Tuesday, right?
Yeah, it's next week.
Yeah. I don't know. That just seems kind of like maybe that's not even a business thought of theirs because of the marketing. We're not the people that they want to cater to right off the bat. It's the Star Wars fanboys that, you know, watch TV, and that's why they have a ton of marketing on there. But I don't know. That seems weird.
I just didn't like it. I was expecting something more Star Warsy and less shootery, I guess. And maybe that was my bad, but I know a lot of people who were thinking that. And I know you can play as Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker and soon to be Boba Fett, but it's just, for me, it just feels like a shooter, and that's it.
A hip shooter, too, which is run and gun.
Yeah.
looking down your iron sights doesn't really do anything for you. And all I saw was just running around shooting, and it's cool for a cheap fun. But there's just so many games doing it better right now that why would you stick around?
I will say that a person that was out at the Redwood Studios played the full game, and he said that the beta was actually shit for representing what the full game is. And it's actually a lot more fun, so take that for what it's worth. I'm definitely going to jump into it. I don't have any obligation to jump into it, but I want to see... Like, I saw someone who's actually streaming it today was doing... It was a 3-on-3 hero mode, so it was like Han, Luke, and Leia versus Darth Vader, Boba Fett, and Emperor Palpatine.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And it was pretty cool because they were just like using these crazy fucking abilities, just fighting each other. It looked pretty fun. I don't know. But we'll see.
Okay.
I guess if it's not like what they represent in the beta, then I'll like it. But it did just feel like a shooter in the beta. Like, oh, this is just a shooter with a Star Wars skin. So I'm pew-pewing instead of, hearing machine guns or whatever. Yeah. Which is fine. I'm just, like I said, not a huge fan of that. I did like playing Luke, though.
One thing that's...
I played it for an hour.
Yeah, Zeke hated it.
Yep, I get it. I get it. This isn't for me. No problems.
On the... Well, go ahead.
Well, I kept playing just because I wanted to bring down the AT-ATs. I was like, we will win one of these times. We will get it.
It was kind of one-sided. One thing I'm pretty interested to see on the viewership side of things is that kind of had its big blowout, and everyone kind of saw the game on Twitch when they did their beta. So come launch, like, is it going to have that evolve effect where everyone's already seen it, so no one's going to want to watch it? Because right now, Jack Frags is streaming. I think he has 1 million+ subs on YouTube, something like that. He's got 2,400 viewers. I would expect for like the full release of a game like Battlefront, he'd have at least 10,000. But maybe people don't know the streams are live. Like Game Informer streaming it right now to 1,700 viewers. GameSpot has 500 viewers on it. There's a ton of other smaller streamers, but they start dipping below like 250, like 268 viewers right now on IGN. That seems crazy, crazy low to me because I guess everyone's already seen it.
Their Twitter has like 1.1 million or whatever it is.
Yeah, no, IGN's obviously fucking massive. So, I wonder if like next week it's gonna launch and no one's gonna be watching it.
The whole beta thing. I mean, you should almost spend a show segment talking about this, but it's an interesting concept. Like, I feel like part of the reason why Heroes had, and I'm not in any kind of position to talk about whether it was success or not, but from my perspective, a fairly lackluster launch was because it had such a strange beta that was like very, very long, and MOBAs in particular are such player-based viewership that people were like not being able to play it or were able to play it throughout the beta, and then when it launched, they just didn't really care as much, I thought that was kind of strange.
iJP.
Yeah, and JP
Bye.
Kind of leave the chat.
He didn't agree with you at all.
What do you think, Zeke? You don't say shit.
No, yeah. I know. No, listen. Here's the deal. Like if we were talking about Fallout, I was blabbing the whole time. But you get into FPSs, and I haven't played the Tomb Raider yet. I like the first reboot of Tomb Raider, but I haven't played the new one yet. And I really get into it when we start talking about like indie games that have come out and stuff like that. But as far as the Star Wars, is it Battlefield or Battlefront?
Battlefront.
Battle Wars.
I was like, yay, Star Wars. I really like Star Wars, so let's play that. And then I played it, and I was no good at it. Like I'm no good at any like PvP shooter game. And I was like, well, all right, I get it. This I suck at this, so I'm not gonna have any fun. And it's just I was hoping like I was gonna be like doing force pushes and force chokes and doing cool like Star Wars stuff, but that never happened for me. So
what's the name?
Okay, just a shooter game. Like Pokket said, it's just another shooter game. All right.
Guys, it's not Knights of the Old Republic, but what was the other game that was on PC? And I'm talking 15 years ago, where it was Star Wars and you had lightsabers. You could throw your lightsaber, you could catch it, you could force choke, you had different powers, but it was like a online CS:GO that was Star Wars. So
I think people mentioned it in chat a few times.
Someone in chat will say the name. It's gonna blow my mind. Jedi Knights, Jedi Academy.
Jedi Knights, yeah, or Jedi Knight 2 and Jedi Academy are both games, yeah.
Those games were so sick back then, dude.
But that's what I was expecting. I was expecting you get to choose who you want to play, and not just someone that shoots, but like choose like I want to be a Jedi and I want to have these abilities and I want to be able to throw my lightsaber and then not choke someone, but whatever the abilities would be. I expected that and not I'm just gonna be a stormtrooper who pew pews and has a jetpack if I get that one little toggle thingy. And I can't even like describe everything, but I mean it's still fine for what it is, but it's not what I expected. So.
It's gorgeous. It runs really well.
Oh,
it does look really good. I know the indoor level specifically looks fucking amazing, graphically.
These guys make good-looking games, man.
They do.
They do.
They do.
I think it was. Well, no, but can we talk about Darth Vader's voice? It's awful. He sounds like he's.
Well, it's not James Earl Jones, that's for sure.
But I've seen so many like YouTubers that can do the voice perfectly. So
YouTubers probably ask for too much money. Get someone else. No, I don't know.
That's true.
He's doing the Rebels cartoon, by the way. He does Vader's voice.
He's in there. James Earl Jones in the Rebels. Have you watched that before?
No.
I watched the one before it. It was a little bit too childish and campy, but still pretty okay. But then what I've heard is the Rebels one is a little bit more serious. And cool.
Yeah, everyone says that Star Wars Rebels is like really, really good. Maybe they're just huge Star Wars fans. That's why they're saying that. But I don't know.
What's the release date for the actual movie?
December 17th.
17th. Okay.
Well, they say
It's sold out in so many places.
Yeah. No, I mean that's exactly why this game is releasing now, because the movie's coming out. And
they crushed numbers. They sold tickets a month earlier, and it sold record-setting tickets.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just that, but Star Wars: The Old Republic, the MMO, is also having an expansion soon, and.
I thought that was already out. Yeah, that was already out.
It's already out. Yeah. So they have that. Then they have Battlefront, and then they have the movie release. So they're actually like really hyping up Star Wars right now. So
yeah, I mean it's the marketing power of Star Wars is one of the biggest in the world.
Oh, yeah.
So of course they're hyping all this up. But yeah.
Well, and of course people are gonna buy Battlefront because they're like, it's Star Wars. I gotta. So,
yeah.
I'm gonna buy it. It's Star Wars. I gotta.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna check it out for sure.
Okay,
But,
you're a fanboy, JP. What are your predictions for the movie? Awesome or shit?
As someone who spends a lot of time being ultra negative because everyone else is pretty positive,
Yeah.
I think the movie's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm like, I can't see another bad Star Wars movie. I just can't. Like, I might die inside if they fuck this up. That's like
a month
I legitimately expect it to be good.
I think it's going to be great. Yeah.
I like what Abrams did with Star Trek. That was really cool. And
Exactly.
I think it sounds like he's taking care of Star Wars in the sense that he's doing it, like really due diligence. We've talked about this, JP and I, on other shows in the past, but like the only thing that kind of makes me a little bit upset is that they just are like, yeah, this is completely new lore. Everything else is wiped off. And it's like, I have a big problem with that. And then that does open the door for some weird shit. Like, if at the end of this movie, to really crunch people's numbers, they like kill off Leia or like Han Solo.
You know what though?
Like that.
I hope they do some weird shit. I hope that they go in a place that no one expects Star Wars to go, because it's been such a like expectable.
You want them to go where no one has gone before?
I would like that. Yes, I would like that. I think J.J. Abrams is the guy that could take us there. I hope they do some crazy shit, but I don't think they're going to. I think if you kill off a major character, the amount of money that you lose from that character in the next two movies not having a toy is actually like, we're talking probably $1 billion, a literal $1 billion is what you would lose if you kill off Han Solo. If you don't have toys for him or you don't have him in the marketing machine next time for the next two movies, that's probably $1 billion.
But what if you kill Jar Jar?
Age-appropriate toys. I hope Han Solo looks as old as he fucking does in these previews.
Oh yeah, I think he does. I think he for sure does. But yeah, you brought up they killed off Darth Vader. Like, the movies at that time were nowhere near what they are today. I don't.
Right.
Yeah, then this movie's about how there's a guy trying to basically follow in Vader's footsteps and is carrying around his charred helmet that he got off the blown-up Death Star. Apparently, like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All I know is I'm gonna squeal like a little girl when I see Boba Fett. I'm actually probably gonna squeal and I'm gonna get stared at. I'll be like, it was worth it.
You know, Boba Fett died in the Sarlacc pit, right?
No, he jetpacked out.
Did he?
Jetpacked out.
You know this.
Come on.
Wait, did he? Hold on.
No, actually,
Hold on.
No. In the books, in the actual books, he was in there for a while, and actually in the book, Boba Fett was a woman, by the way. He blows up his backpack, sets fire to the Sarlacc, and crawls out. That's the lore that's in the books.
Well, that doesn't count anymore.
Tales of no, not Tales of Monsters.
Spoilers! I haven't seen it.
Spoilers! This shit.
Spoilers! You haven't seen it yet. Spoilers.
You haven't seen Star Wars?
It's in the trailer. There's like a Mandalorian symbol, and he's
well, that's
next
just the
to
symbol.
One of the bad guys. No, wait, there's an actual screen cap where someone is wearing his outfit. Maybe it's just
really?
Call it. Yeah.
I went on blackout, so I didn't know that.
It's very misty, but
there's no canon anymore, guys. In the chat,
listen,
it's all gone.
I still think to this day that everybody loves Boba Fett for no good reason. I mean,
he's badass. That's the good reason. He's badass.
He's a sure.
He's
fine.
a badass.
But,
that's why.
Come on, dude. He's way overloved for what he
Fine.
is.
If that's his son, then I like his son. Then okay. Gosh.
Well, or it's a Mandalorian. Like that's a whole clan of people.
Yeah, that's a whole clan of people. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is his similar like armor or something. So I don't know. I'm really hoping they at least add the Mandalorians back. So I think that'd be cool.
Someone correct me. Luke carried Vader.
Oh my god! Hold on. I'm sorry, Jack Frags. I'm gonna steal your stream. Guys, look at this. This is one of the fucking like the full out aerial battles. Look how many fucking people there are flying around. Right? This looks so good.
That's cool.
I'm actually pretty hyped for this.
Aerial battles. That's cool.
Yeah, it's 14 on 14, I think, or 12 on 12. It's lower, but look how many fucking people are flying around.
I'm so bad at the air combat.
Oh, I'm so good at it. I love doing this shit. It's a lot. That looks fucking crazy. I'm excited
and that reminds me of TIE Fighter vs. X-Wing, which is a great PC game.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks really good. That looks really good. I'm going to buy it just for the aerial shit. What else? What else is coming? I think Assassin's Creed PC version comes out on Tuesday. Anyone gonna play that? Anyone have any interest in the PC version?
It's like a bi-monthly event.
It's the Syndicate, Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
That's already been out. Wait, what?
Yeah, it came out on PS4 and Xbox One, but the PC version comes out on Tuesday. No interest whatsoever.
I already played it.
In full?
No, I like maybe half.
Did you enjoy it?
I thought it was more enjoyable than the last one that I played, which was Assassin's Creed 3.
You answer that like when someone's like, "Is your friend cute?" And they're like, "She's not fat." And you're like, "Oh,
she's got a great personality."
Yeah, she's really funny. We know what you're saying, Pocket. You got it.
Yeah, no.
It was,
you can shit on Assassin's Creed. It's totally fine.
It was okay. I didn't really enjoy it. I mean, I enjoyed it a little bit, but I enjoyed the two characters and how you could switch between them. And one was more, I feel like one was more like a brawler. The male was more like a brawler, and the female was more like stealthy, kick their ass, but they don't know it yet. I did like that, but I don't know. I haven't felt prompted to go back to it since I've been playing other games. So
yeah, I
mean, I played Uncharted 2 over going back to Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I kind of wanted. I enjoyed the. I'll just be full disclosure. I got a code for the PS4 version. I never would have played it before that. I actually enjoyed what I played, and I'm kind of looking forward to the PC version. So I might jump into it a little bit.
Yeah, I might play more if it's on PC. I really just don't like controllers at all in games like that.
Yeah,
so,
it's understandable.
And
then what else? I'm trying to think of what are the other big games?
Just Cause.
That came out.
Oh yeah, Need for Speed came out.
That was shit. It was such shit.
It was shit.
Did you play it?
Shit on it some more. It was awful.
You played it?
Beautiful. Yeah, I played it. It was absolutely, probably graphically the best looking game I've ever played, where you couldn't even tell when you were going from cutscene back to the game. Like, it was flawless, but it was so shitty. Can I cuss? Sorry.
Yeah, of course you can. Hold on. What was bad about it?
everything. It was boring as shit. See, there you
Wait,
go.
you didn't cosplay as a car Pocket? You don't love your fans, man. What are you doing?
Shanna will like this. I was wearing a Disney princess pajamas.
Oh, okay, yeah. You made friends with Shannon for sure. Wait, so why is this so bad? What, like, break it down. What is bad about it?
Boring. Okay, so the races were boring. I'm sorry if you're a huge Need for Speed. It's what I would expect from a Need for Speed game. However, for me it was like a $30 game and not a $60. Like, it's one of those wait for it to go on sale and then play it then. The AI was stupid. I felt like it was trying too hard to go more in the GTA direction. Like, you have cop races and all that, and I went into a parking lot and the cop car bugged out and the guy was just chilling. And I was actually trying to get him to chase me because there was an actual guy that's like, hey, get him to chase you for this long and then lose them. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. And it bugs out. And I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? The races they just feel like they're mostly the same because the map, while it's large, when you're in a really fast car, it's not that large.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's the same shit. And then
you could say that they're compensating. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like the customization was fun, but I mean, you couldn't even get lights under your car. I know that's like such a stupid thing to care about, but I want to go in my car.
Lights under your car? What is the world coming to?
I couldn't get lights under my car.
I'm trying to find one of the cutscenes so people can see them, but.
Yeah, the cutscenes. Oh no, the acting was awful. The acting was mediocre.
Was it better or worse than the movie?
There was a Need for Speed movie?
You guys don't know this?
Oh no, I watched that. That was from the Breaking Bad guy, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that in full.
He's a great actor. So
these are cutscenes, by the way. They're full motion video cutscenes.
Oh my god, are you kidding?
No. And everyone talks like very street.
I missed this from Sega CD days.
Yeah, it's full. It's FMV shit.
Oh my god,
yeah, the graphics on this are incredible.
Look at the graphics, man.
They do a bunch of fist bumps throughout the entire game. There's fist bumps everywhere.
The acting was perfect for Need for Speed, maybe.
Actually, I don't know. Man buns to the next fucking level.
Not enough shirts off. Won't buy.
That's my beautiful car. I had a panda on the side and everything. It was glorious.
Did you play?
I don't understand. Like, okay, I've had conversations with Spamfish about this because I know he's a big racing guy. He loves racing games, car games. This is the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I really, really like don't understand. I don't understand racing games like this. Like,
you drive a car really fast.
How new and awesome can you make the next generation? Like, it's just, I mean, you're driving. It's a driving game.
One cool thing about this is it is absolutely beautiful. But I was saying, and I know people are like, you can't compare GTA, the open world, to this. I disagree because I feel like they were actually trying to go in that direction. With, like I said, with the cop cars chasing you and with this giant map. The map looks exactly like GTA's open world, I'm just saying. Or the online world, whatever I don't know what they call it. The lobby. I do feel like they're trying to go in that direction. And I think if GTA gets their graphics on this level, holy balls. Like, it's going to be great. But one bad thing about the racing is if you tried, like, let's say a car's coming up behind you to pass you. If you tried to, like, veer over to hit it and maybe knock it off its course or make it run into something, they were either, like, the best drivers in the world or because they always corrected their path. Always. But then they would hit you and you just go flying and explode because you hit, a light post or something ridiculous. And I'm just like, wait, that makes no sense. I really did not like that.
Did you touch the online at all?
I think this is the online that I'm playing.
Oh,
like, I'm pretty sure because I ran into other players and I would harass them and try to, like, get them to crash.
Oh, no.
I think that was one.
I think they did kind of that weird thing where they put in other cars that have, like, fake online names. And so you never were actually playing with other people. They were just AI people. Unless you actually went online and played multiplayer.
It made me get the PlayStation Gold or whatever it is. So...
Oh, to
I
play?
got
Anyone with an
you.
obscene name or
Because like, I'm pretty sure there's no one on PlayStation by the name of Amy. I'm sure no one.
Well, there is an Amy.
I mean, there is an Amy, but I'm pretty sure you didn't run into Amy on PlayStation.
No, there's NPCs because you run into the NPCs of the story throughout it, which is great because there's this one part where the guy's calling me and he's like, "Man, I'm running from the cops. I'm in some trouble. Oh, I just got pulled over." And but then I see his car like drive by on the highway and I'm like, "What? He's not running at all."
So Chad is saying that it's always online, but I also think that to simulate the online experience, there are portions of the game where they will just make up a name and throw in like an AI character. I know that to be true.
There's Lauren.
Because there's one that was like Furdog 79823, and I'm like, is that a player? It looks like a player, and it looked like he was doing races. So
My favorite part about racing games is when you're playing with your friends and you get so far behind that you turn your car around, drive backwards, and try to slam into them to ruin.
That's me. That's once I know that I've lost, I'll turn the fuck around and just try to run into him because fuck racing games sometimes.
you were that person.
We both
Aw.
were. And I'm shit at racing games.
I actually really see the thing to me about racing games is I enjoy racing games when they have a really good soundtrack because two things go very well together, and that's driving fast with good fucking music. I haven't had it, and I think what happened is EDM blew up so much that all of the good EDM artists charge so fucking much for their songs that they can't get them anymore
Yeah.
into the game. Like if you look out Burnout Paradise, one of the fucking best games of last generation, it was so good because of the music in the game, or part of it was so good because of the music in the game. But now, like, I think Forza Horizon 2 had like 2 good songs in the entire game that were like big EDM songs, and then they used Nervo for the trailer, the launch trailer of the game, and they couldn't even afford to get the song into the game that they used in the launch trailer. So they didn't even have that song. And I know this matters to no one else, but that's the entire reason why I play racing games is because I enjoy the music of them.
I was not impressed by the music.
They have
And
like Monster Cats shit in here. It's not bad, but it's like,
yeah.
I don't expect
I
Monster
said that.
Cat.
I was like, this is like stream music I use when I don't want to get flagged for copyrights all
Exactly.
the time.
Exactly.
I mean, there was no Backstreet Boys or Britney Spears. I don't know.
There's nothing.
But that's one of the reasons I would
they
like.
know their audience.
No, but like Need for Speed Underground. That I really enjoyed that one. I love.
I never
that
played
game.
Underground.
Underground. I love the music. I loved the game. And that's the last one that I really enjoyed, and I just kind of like let it fall off. And the only reason I played this one, I was like, let's try it out. If it's anything like Underground, nope, it didn't feel anything from what I remember. So
this one gets a thumbs down from Pokket.
if you're a huge, there are some fanboys in chat that really love Need for Speed. If you're that fanboy, go ahead. I mean, go right ahead. The game's beautiful, but
Okay.
if you're someone that's like, maybe not, I would say wait. Just wait for it to go on sale and then play it.
Okay.
So.
All right. I'm looking at other releases.
I played a really great game.
What'd you play?
Have any of you guys played Undertale?
Oh, no, I'm glad you played this. I have not played it. I know I'm very familiar with what it is. I'm curious to know, one, what you think of the game, and two,
Okay.
what was the community reaction or the chat reaction of the Undertale community in your chat? Because I've heard very interesting things about that rabid fan base that the game has. So what did you think of the game to start off with?
It's awesome. It's one of the best games I played all year.
See, everyone's saying that.
Well, and here's the thing. It's not like it's because it plays like an RPG, like an older RPG.
Yeah.
It's like 8-bit-ish. And it was created on, I think it was created on like Game Maker or something like that, like a game making platform or whatever.
Yeah.
That's really simple to or use, whatever. But and it doesn't look all that great. But I'll tell you what, it kept me going. It kept me interested. For 12 hours, I played this fucking thing
At one sitting?
in one sitting.
Damn, that's...
I know, and I'll tell you what, man, I really enjoyed it. The story, humor, the whole thing. There's secrets. There's all kinds of like cool old RPG stuff. If you like that kind of play, and like see you find a here and there once you find a secret or whatever. Also, I really enjoyed it because there's no voice acting in it, so I could do it all myself. I always
nice.
like that. Like I did the same thing with Chrono Trigger because there's no voice acting; they just have a lot of dialogue.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed that aspect of it. But the gameplay and the story are just great, and they have just a fucking awesome spin on combat. You can choose to not hit anything, to not attack or fight. You can like talk them out of it, basically, is what it is. You get into a fight and they're like, this guy appears, and it's like you can fight or you can act, which means they have different like little prompts for different enemies. Like there's this, I shit you not, there's a muscular seahorse.
What?
Like the top of his top, he's an enemy. Top half of him is this like huge muscly horse guy with like, you know, bulging by, and the bottom of half of him is like fish looking stuff.
What the hell?
You choose, like one of the options when you fight him is you can choose to flex at him. And it says, like in the dialogue, it says, you flex at him. And then it goes, well, he flexes even harder at you. And so you're like doing this flex off. And then in the middle of it, there's this little box of action where you have your little, you're represented as a heart in this little box, and you have to avoid like these things coming down or these things like shooting at you and stuff like that. And once you do that, then it's the next round of fighting. And then you can flex again. And he flexes back at you in this like, and it says like thrice as hard as last time or something like that. And you can choose to do so. Like you can choose to like compliment enemies. You can choose to flirt with them. You can choose to like do all kinds of, like without fighting. You can go through the entire game without hitting an enemy one time. That's really cool, and that added a lot of fun elements to it.
Why is that cool though?
Just because the variation that you can come up with, and it's not the same every time. Like if you go into like the act dialogue, a lot of times there's like 3 or 4 choices you can do. You can compliment them, you can flirt with them, you can insult them, or something like that. But it's just fun to see like what comes up, and the choices you make, and learning, learning what defeats certain enemies.
Yeah. I know a lot of people are super into this game.
The story in and of itself is great. Basically, at the start of the game, you find out that the monsters and humans had a war, and the monsters were exiled, and that's where you start. Like basic gist synopsis is you are a human and you start in the monster world because you've fallen down into the monster world.
Huh.
Yep. And then there's all kinds of backstory about the monsters. Like you read a book and it says the evil humans terrorize the monsters, and like you're on this, like you read all these books from the aspect of the monsters, saying like these humans are terrible and you know how oppressed we are.
I don't think this is the game for you, Jeff. I really don't.
I mean, I think you'd be surprised by what. I mean, even the chat was like, "Oh, Jeff only likes games you can shoot stuff." No,
I didn't say that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Zeke. Is this game like very meta? Like, is it kinda?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I feel like it does things in the game that maybe meta's a bad word. I feel like this game goes against what other games are like always doing, and has things that, like you said, you could flex at the like you could flex at the horse or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
The game laughs at itself. Yes, it has a sense of humor about itself.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Fourth wall breaking.
Exactly. Bit. Yes. That is definitely true. Yep.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's done so in a way that it's tongue in cheek. You know, you're a part of it. Like you have a lot of fun with that. There's all kinds of different characters that you meet along the way. They're not sure if they're going to be on your side or they're, you know, but everything is humor. Like it's like you take the baseline of that and say like, how can we make this funny and entertaining? This piece of dialogue or this character or whatever. How can we make this with a humorous slant? And they do a very good job of it.
Huh.
That is kind of cool.
I'm excited to finish it.
You didn't finish? I heard it was only like 6 or 7 hours. Are you just going through it very slow?
Oh yeah, no, I'm exploring everything and I'm making mistakes, and I'm trying not to let anybody spoil the endings or whatever, because I heard there's several different ones that you can have, but yeah. I'm trying to go through it without actually hitting anybody. And it's just been a ton of fun. It's a great indie game. And I do like Indie Sunday or whatever, and I was planning on playing it for a few hours and then moving on to a different game, which I usually do. But this one sucked me in, so I kept playing it.
Interesting. Yeah,
I think
this is one of the games I need to play. Go ahead, Pokket.
Well, someone in the chat said that it seems like they're trying to purposely make a fight against having to use violence. I guess I forgot what the exact wording was, but like they actually want you to not use violence, or they at least give you that option, so you don't have to be a violent gamer that goes through and kills everything and beats everything up. And I think we've seen more games actually give you that option to not always go through and just kill everything, and it ends in bloodbath and a lot. Like I think that's actually cool because I don't know, I like the whole Batman aspect of let's not kill everything, please. Although Batman beats the shit out of people, but
Batman
you know what
beats
I'm
the
saying.
Fucking living. He basically
But
beats
you know
people
what I'm
to
saying,
death.
right? Like you're not killing them. Like,
I got you.
But like Dishonored was one of those. Like if you were really good at stealthing, you never had to really kill anybody if you didn't want to. Or you could just, choke them while they're peeing like I did. And then knock them out and they'll wake up later. I mean, that's what I did. So
well, it spells it out for you like in writ large at the very beginning of the game. It says like, well, you don't really have to hit these guys. You can just talk to them. Want to try that? And the game's like, wink, how about that? That's a pretty cool thing you could do, right?
Huh.
And someone goes, no, and then walks up and hits them anyway.
Oh, I'm sure. You can go through killing everything if you want to. But that's one of the first battles that you face is the coach is like, you try talking, see what happens. And I don't know. I haven't hit anything yet, but I think it's a far more interesting way to go about it because I think that the reactions are funny. Like you say, like you flirt with the cactus, and the cactus rebuffs your flirting advances because it's a cactus. It'll say shit like that, which is fun.
So what you're saying is I need to play this in case we were to do such a thing as Game of the Year on the show.
I think you'd like it, JP.
Okay. All right.
And I think you'd probably get sick of because it probably, if I'm not mistaken, I'm guessing it probably takes longer to do the pacifist route than it would the other route.
I'm sure. There's been enough buzz around it. I might check it out eventually. People seem to be really enjoying it.
Well, and that was one of those games where people were like, oh, you're going to love it. And I was like, we'll see if I love it. And I did. I really did. They weren't wrong.
Looks
and
cool.
there's some feelsy parts in it too.
That's good.
Oh no, not feels. I'm just kidding.
Not the feels. I didn't even know this was going on today, but there's been a Nintendo Direct. One of the things that came out of the Nintendo Direct was that they are remaking Twilight Princess for the Wii U and HDifying it. So that was the game that launched on the GameCube. And then when the Wii came out, they redid it for the Wii and flipped the game 180 degrees or whatever to make sense with the Wii controller. Now they're re-releasing it HDified, coming out. I think did they have a launch date? On March 4th. So 4 months from now. I guess are you guys excited about that? Everyone seems not super excited about that in the current call.
They always announce the remaking of their already made game.
Yeah.
It's just what Nintendo does these days.
No, someone in chat put it best for me. What do they say? Who was it? Seto Crab says, we don't care.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, no,
I stopped being excited about Nintendo games a while ago.
Yeah, they were probably expecting a bigger splash. I mean, that's what they led with at the start of this was, I think, Reggie starting about the HD remake. They also announced a Wolf Link amiibo. Hooray. Then they talked about Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. I don't even know what the fuck that is. There's new Splatoon content coming up. Mario Maker had 3.3 million courses created. That's kind of crazy to think about. Have you guys played Mario Maker, by the way? Has everyone played that here?
Yeah, I have.
Played a bunch of it. It's awesome.
Mario Maker's a pretty fucking good game. You guys should definitely play that.
That's a great drinking game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I agree. I didn't even think about that, but I totally agree.
It's a great one. I think that, so people saying Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow are headed to 3DS Virtual Console.
Oh, yeah, that's just announced right now, yeah.
Psyched is Virtual Console only on 3DS or on Nintendo DS, or is it on Wii as well?
I think it's on everything.
Because if I could get Pokemon Yellow, I will be playing that day one. My favorite Pokemon game of all time.
Wait, there's still.
I gotta go with
Jesus.
Pokemon Snap. That was my favorite.
Yeah, I agree. Pokemon Snap was the
we
best.
need a good, like a new, amazing graphic Pokemon Snap.
I don't know why they haven't
you can
done it yet.
travel through the world.
The
Like, not
Wii U
just on a
gamepad
rail.
is literally the best thing for a Pokemon Snap game, and they haven't done it yet. They haven't
Yeah.
done it yet. I don't know.
I don't want it to be on a rail though. I want to be able to like explore, like I could.
Well, hold on.
in
That's what that
a world.
Pokemon. Did you hear about the mobile game that they're making?
Yeah, that's that Pokemon Go.
That's what you're thinking. It's
No,
that
I'm
where.
not thinking in my world. I'm thinking in a Pokemon world. I don't want to explore. I don't want to go outside in my
Oh.
world to meet other Pokemon. I want to be in the virtual, like a Skyrim of Pokemon. Is that weird?
No, I
I
got
want
you. I think
so
a lot of
bad.
people, would be into like an MMO style Pokemon, something like that.
Gosh, please. Please, Blizzard, get on that shit.
You want Blizzard to make it? You don't want Nintendo?
I'm just kidding. I just felt like saying that.
Okay.
Actually, they do really good with that art style, like the cartoony. So
There you go. Also, I can't believe there's like, Nintendo does some weird things. They just announced that there's a new Hyrule Warriors Legends character named Linkle, who is the female Link.
Email link.
ooh.
First of all, who the fuck is still playing?
you mean Zelda?
What? No,
Zelda's
Linkle.
the female.
I was making a joke. I was making a funny.
It didn't come across as a joke at all.
Sure thing, Pocket.
That
Sure
didn't come-
thing.
no.
Can I get at least an attempt? Can I get an attempt?
That was good.
I mean, I guess. Yeah.
Well, it was hard to recognize because you're not usually that funny.
Wow.
Wow. Damn.
Drop the mic.
Zeke just fucking dropping bombs. Zeke just dropping bombs.
Got him.
Jesus. Let's look towards the future and see what else is coming out.
Linkle. I'm looking forward to Linkle. That way I can make all the Zelda jokes.
Fucking Linkle. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash is coming out for the Wii U. I didn't know that. That's on the 20th, so that's next week. Assassin's Creed doesn't come out till Friday. Is Ubisoft just making? No, it comes out next Thursday. Ubisoft is doing weird release dates. Like they think they're Nintendo or something and it can release on not Tuesday. I don't understand what that's
You're
about.
Nintendo.
Well, Nintendo releases now on Fridays and sometimes Sundays as well. I don't know. Just fucking release on Tuesdays, man. Everyone else does. Assassin's Creed Syndicate on the 19th. Mario Tennis Ultra on the 20th. Rainbow Six Siege on the 1st. Just Cause 3 on the 1st as well. And then Xenoblade comes out on the 4th of December. And those are kind of the last big games. Devil's Third comes out on the Wii U on the 11th. And that's, I think, like one of the final releases for the game. So we're almost done with Q4 releases. Rainbow Six Siege, anyone? I enjoyed the little bit of it, but it kind of went into the Evolve world of it. Had so many fucking betas. Like, do you think that's going to make a big splash? Are you guys, anyone here planning on playing it or streaming it?
Not really.
I liked watching you play it.
You like watching me fail against the AI for hours and hours? Yeah, that was fun.
I'll be someone that watches other people play it probably. So
Yeah.
I don't do that with mini games, but
I wouldn't mind playing it, but I want to play with somebody.
What?
That's something
that was really sad. Sound.
Yeah, no, that came out really. What do you mean? Just like grab some friends and play.
That's what those feels. Zeke.
I probably would have had a lot more fun playing Star Wars Battlefuck.
If you had friends. Yeah, I know. Same here.
If I had friends to play it with, and
Well,
I
then
was
play with us.
the lowest guy, I don't mind. But if if we're having fun, maybe that's that would be better.
Yeah, on Tuesday, buy Battlefront. You can play with us. I mean,
I'm playing with someone.
Guys, you see this? Miracles really do happen, and dreams can come true.
I mean, a lot of the time.
Now I gotta ask you: do you ever say anything that's not sarcastic? Like, I thought JP was bad, but you're fucking.
No, this is where I get it from. My entire esports career was hanging out with people like Jeff, who make me look like not even that bad.
No, seriously, I'm sitting here going like.
Oh yeah, Zeke, I totally say stuff that's not sarcastic.
No, you have like a buffet of sarcasm. It's like you have a little appetizer, which I'm not sure if it's sarcasm or not.
Yeah.
And then you have the huge dripping with barbecue sauce, like sarcastic comments that are like, oh, that is definitely. But it's gone so far that the other way around is like, wait a minute, is he? really hyped about
To be fair, you saying you didn't have friends and you saying miracles really do happen wasn't really sarcasm per se. It was more an opportune moment to make it sound like you were asking for friends.
Right, exactly. Yeah, kidding on the square, I guess. I don't know.
But yeah, on Tuesday, Zeke, feel free to.
This Tuesday?
Yeah,
Right.
when it releases, I'll be playing it probably. I'll be
I
playing with
feel
all
like
the
that's the
people.
same for Overwatch though. It's more fun with friends. It's not really fun to play alone.
I would agree. Yeah.
I just rage and that's it. But when I'm playing with people, it's like, oh, this can be fun even when we're losing. So,
Yeah. I need to play more Overwatch. I haven't played the heroes, the 3 new heroes outside of BlizzCon, so they put those in pretty
When
quick.
you play, let me know. I'll play with you. I gotta play too, but I'm
Yeah.
just gonna be less level fucking next to it.
Yeah, I might do it tomorrow. I know Summit's been messaged me, and Bjergsen wants to play as well, so we might do some of that.
Hey, you said his name right.
Yeah, no. Let's talk about funny stories of BlizzCon. On Friday night, around 8 o'clock, Jeff, I guess you were there at dinner. I was probably blacked out by 8 o'clock, I think, on Friday. I was blacked out by 8 o'clock. I went to sleep, woke up the next morning, had no idea what happened, went to the Twitch party on Saturday, and Bjergsen was there. I went over and introduced myself. I said, hi, man, it's so nice to meet you. Like, I enjoyed playing online. He's like, we met last night. And I was like, no, we didn't. What are you talking about? He's like, yeah, no, I talked to you for like 30 minutes last night about everything. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Yep.
And he was like, yeah, no, we basically told each other like how we got here and like everything that we've done. I'm like, cool. That was good.
And that's why whenever you're the sober guy and your friend's the piss drunk one, not to be dick, but I'm always getting out of that conversation as fast as I can because it's like literally the most inefficient thing on planet Earth you can possibly do. They're like no,
Yeah.
no, talk to when they switched to Ben Affleck for Batman.
I'm not like that though. The thing is,
And the whole time you're like, yeah, like you're not gonna fucking remember this. Like, oh hey, oh Bobby, hey, gotta go. Sorry, dude. And you like walk away.
see, but I've had countless people tell me that they actually cannot tell that I'm drunk. So I think I have a pretty good poker face when it comes to that. But I
You
do
and
agree. I won't
Tally.
talk to people like that. Yeah, Tally's
You're-
pretty good too.
You're
Tally's
the secret
amazing.
wrecker of time, then, JP. You're the guy that they can't tell that you won't remember, and you're
I
just
know.
like having blacked out, meaningful conversation, meeting a famous wall guy like Bjergsen, and you're like, and then the next day you're like, oh wow, yeah, none of that mattered at all.
Be fair though, that's how Zeke and I met. He didn't even remember meeting me, and he gave me an Indian burn on my arm.
Wait, was
And
that
he
PAX
didn't
East?
remember.
Was that
Yeah.
PAX East? I think I think Pocket, you came up to me and the first things that you ever said to me was like, hi, I'm Pocket and I'm awkward.
No, I
Awesome.
think I looked at you weird, and I was like awkward because it's like I just said something really weird. Maybe that was it.
I was sitting at the hotel bar with Spam and some other people, and I was drinking. I looked over at you were wearing your fucking Pikachu outfit, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta go find out how crazy this girl is with the Pikachu.
I'm gonna Indian burner.
Yeah,
No, that was the night before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, and I was staring at you because I was like, oh yeah, this guy. I kept calling you Mel Gibson. I
What?
kept calling you.
Oh.
Yeah, I said he looked like Mel Gibson.
Oh, because he had long hair back then?
Yeah.
It's a
saw
good
that
call.
here.
It's a good
And he
call.
was insulted, and then I'm like, I already met you, and he's like, oh, I don't remember. I'm like, you gave me an Indian burn. You don't remember that because it still hurts.
He's
Yeah.
like, if I had to remember every woman I gave an Indian burn.
What a
That's
great way to meet someone.
yeah, that's
Oh
Zeke's
my
intro. Is he just gives him an Indian burn.
I'm such a bag of shit.
At least he'll like blow a snot rocket in their hair or something like that.
I know.
You could change it up. Don't give him ideas. Zeke could just change it up.
Thank goodness I've already met you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good evening. It's nice to meet you. Okay. Gonna forget about this. Goodbye.
Oh my god. Oh yeah,
No.
Jeff wasn't at Friday dinner. That's right. I'm
What is
sorry.
that?
No.
I forgot about that.
The Dane Cook, where you snot rocket him and like, you remember me forever.
Oh, Dane Cook. Whatever happened? Whatever happened to Dane? He just dropped off the face of the world. I don't know.
Okay.
He did that. He did that one movie with Jessica Alba. Then he just stopped. He just stopped. I think that's it. Just Cause 3. You guys. Is anyone like super into that? Is anyone gonna jump into that? I'll probably play it, but I'm.
I'll probably play it.
You know,
Yeah.
people are saying like that it's one of those games like Just Cause 2 would be one of those games that I would really enjoy, and I've never played a second of it, but I am probably going to jump into it because Just Cause 3 is coming out, and I've been meaning to play it for a really long time.
I will say, once you've gotten bored with Just Cause 2, so like the first 30 minutes or so, if you're not super into it.
Really?
Well, Just Cause 2 is a great game, but it's one of those games where you just have to do dumb shit all the time to really appreciate what that game is and what that game's about. You can't. It's not like Fallout where you just, I'm gonna walk around and get this ashtray, then take it back to my shelter. It's like, I'm gonna take this truck and attach it to that truck, and then run through that cord with my car, and then they're just gonna both spin around me and make a weird fucking circle, and the animation's gonna look really janky. Like that's what Just Cause 3 or Just Cause 2 is. Play the multiplayer mod of Just Cause 2, because they can get like 100+ people in a server, and then it gets really fucking crazy. Like people do insane shit at the airport. Think of like 100 planes trying to take off at the same time, Zeke. And that's what Just Cause 2 is. It's definitely something you should check out if you're gonna play that. So definitely do that. I'm looking forward to Just Cause 3 though. So that'll come out on December 1st, and then the year's over after that, pretty much.
I am not really looking forward to any other games this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play them. I'm just not.
XCOM next year, bros and sister.
When is
I'm
that?
looking forward to
XCOM
Pokemon.
2, yep.
Is that February?
February. Oh my god.
Isn't the beginning of next year pretty good too?
What?
Isn't the beginning of next year pretty good too? With
Yeah,
game
they're all
releases?
stacked. It's all stacked. Dark Souls 3 in March, XCOM in February.
When is Dishonored? 2.
Dishonored 2 is, I think it's Q1. Let me look. Dishonored 2. I think they
Bought
announced
that
that.
game and then never took it out of the plastic. Son of a bitch.
Really?
For a lot of people, Deus Ex.
No reason not to. It just
Oh, yeah. It just says Q2.
Yo, okay, I'm sure you guys talked about this, but Deus Ex, like, it looks incredible. I'm so excited for it, and literally the marketing campaign for it is so fucking over the top capitalism that I'm obviously still gonna play it and enjoy it, but I'm turned off so hard. This is like.
Is that Mankind
slamming
Divided?
A boner in a door frame. Bad. It's so bad.
Wait, what do you not like about the marketing? What's bad about it?
Based on pre-order percentages and numbers, they will unlock new tiers for each people, for like the people that pre-order it. And if enough people pre-order it, they will release the game a week early. It is.
Oh, I remember they announced that at E3.
It's like a streamer ascended, like literally like a god figure of video games, like, Ezekiel, you are now the god of games. And he rose up and was like, ha ha ha! If enough people subscribe to me, I'll keep air on planet Earth. Like, it's just so fucking way over the top. With,
people are saying.
They're saying they canceled it. They're saying
because it was so bad. Good for them. They came out with that plan, and literally people are like, all right, listen, GameStop and every game dev company on planet Earth, knock that shit off. Like, that's over the top.
That's good.
It's too obvious.
Which is why I'm excited to announce for XCOM. If enough people subscribe right now to their channel and pre-order the game, they'll release it. If not, then they won't. Get fucked, planet Earth. Whoa.
Uncharted 4 is early next year as well.
I think that's March, yeah. Yeah, Deus Ex Mankind Divided comes out February 23rd. Let me see what Uncharted. It's going to be a stacked. I don't know. This year, Uncharted comes out on March 18th. 2015's been a pretty fucking good year for video games.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get into this kind of at our year in or end of the year show, but like.
Yeah, once we get Pocket Me off the show, let's talk about it.
Yeah, like Christ, you can never say it's been the best year of video games, but it's been a fucking stellar year for what's come out
great.
for sure. Like there's been a lot of good games. I mean, I don't know. We'll talk about that another time. It's been good times.
Darkest Dungeon full release in January. I know, like.
It's not full released yet?
No,
they've still been adding to it.
They've added a ton of stuff to that, Zeke.
I'm going to be playing it.
I've been waiting for it to be completely released because I fucking loved that game.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
The simplicity that it had before, I'm wondering if they're going to fuck it up by putting too much shit in it.
I think they're just adding like more places to go and stuff, and then more mobs in those places and whatnot. But
The guys still use a video of me like for like whatever they do with their dev team.
And that's why you love it.
Like
All right,
breaking my fucking keyboard.
Oh, really?
As a thing, yeah. I get messages from time to time on Twitter like, "Oh, we just saw like a video at the dev conference, and oh, it was you breaking the keyboard."
Nice.
I'm
So
pretty
I'm waiting
excited.
for it to be completely released before I play it again.
You gotta up your game. You gotta break it over your head, man. That would be
Yeah,
the most
you got to up the
interesting.
rage, Zeke.
If you just took your keyboard and literally just headbutted through it and then walked off camera, I guarantee viral marketing.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna break it into as small pieces as I can,
And then
and I'm
eat
gonna
it.
eat it
Yeah.
piece by piece. And then after it comes out the other end, I'm gonna take a picture of it, and then
Yeah.
Yep.
And then reassemble it.
then put it back together.
Exactly.
Put the keys
Man.
back in.
This is why I
Nailed
need
it.
more friends. These ideas just don't come by myself. I need to bounce them.
There you go.
You know, we joke, but if you do that, that YouTube video is going viral, bro. You're
Yeah.
gonna do
That'll
really
be some
well.
big stuff. That'll be some big stuff.
Did you see the video of the guy who ate the keyboard and then shat it out? And put
That would be the best. Like Zeke's like, all right, guys, I can be. It's just like screaming, fucking horrible scene, and just like,
the space bar's coming out sideways.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
oh!
Things I didn't need to picture in my life.
That just makes me think of the
Hey,
South Park
He
stuff.
gave you an Indian burn. The least you can do is picture him shitting out a keyboard. All right. For God's sake.
Oh, my
Where's the
God.
commerce here? Where's the back and forth?
Jesus.
God.
You shoutcasting while shitting a keyboard. They're like, all right, spacebar's gone. Ah, it's supposed to be escape key. Ah.
Oh gosh.
Well, that means it's time to end the show. Yeah,
With that,
I will say, this has nothing to do with Twitch, but it's completely off topic as well. I just want to bring it up. Did you guys see Shia LaBeouf? How do you say his name? LaBeouf? LaBeouf?
buff.
Shia
Was
LaBeouf.
streaming 72 hours of him sitting in a theater watching his movies.
No.
What?
Backwards. They're backwards, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
he's
watching his movies backwards?
He's that actor that went off the deep end. Like, he's like into crazy meta weird shit, and he's just doing weird things now.
I think let me find the link of it. It's
I think he should title his streams like the road back from relevancy, and then like hashtag Transformers or something like that. Like, how do you make yourself back into an actor after doing the Transformer movie?
it's on newhive.com/allmymovies. It's still going. I think it's been live. I think this is the final day. He looks like he's actually about to just pass out.
Yeah, he looks miserable.
You can go to the site right now and look at it. newhive.com/allmymovies.
Or is it the movie too?
No, it's just of his face. You do not see the movie. It's literally him
Yeah.
with a camera pointed at him for 72 hours. And his eyes keep closing every second.
Oh
And he
my
looks
God.
like he's about to pass out.
Wait, did he not sleep at all?
No, I think he stayed up straight for 72 hours.
I like that there's
No.
other people in there too, though. That's incredible.
Well, it's at some festival. Where is it at? Oh, it doesn't say it on here. It's at the Angelica Film Center in New York City. I don't know.
It must be so hard to stay awake for that.
Yeah,
Holy
especially
hell.
sitting in a theater. Look at his eyes, dude.
The dumbest thing I've ever seen.
And they don't show the number here. This was on the top
They
of
should.
Reddit the other day. I bet you it had like astronomical viewership. Because this is like Bob Ross levels of
Yeah,
stupid
it's-
right
Oh
here.
no, it's in reverse chronological order. Okay, never mind. Not
Yeah,
in
yeah. Just
Yeah.
chronologically.
So this is like one of his first movies.
So
It was-
how many has it been up? How many hours has it been up? Say
Wait, is this going on right now?
This is
Yeah.
live, yeah.
now.
stream.
This is like in the 60-ish hours, I believe.
This one stream will have more
Well, he's
viewership
probably, like,
all
on
year than
Constantine
YouTube
right now.
gaming.
No,
How many
he's in
viewers
like
does he have?
Hounded and Breakfast with Einstein is what he's in right now. Wait, no, you're probably right. This probably is like constant level, yeah. I think 'cause those are no, it's New York time, so it's Eastern, so it's 6:00 there. So right now he's watching iRobot. Wait, he was
He
in iRobot?
What?
What? I didn't know.
Is he the child?
Hold
Wait,
on,
what?
iRobot. He was in iRobot?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
He's not an iRobot.
How do you see how many viewers it has?
And they don't have it.
Oh.
What was he in? No, he was a guy named Farber in iRobot. He's Spooner's
What?
pal who swears badly. I didn't even know that. I had no idea. What the fuck? He was the kid with a bat, apparently.
That's so shitty because he has to watch that whole movie and he plays like a fairly small part in it, I'm pretty sure. So.
Yeah,
I wonder if he has a dude. I wonder if that dude sitting next to him is the waker upper.
maybe.
guy.
So wait, he still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He still has 8 more movies to watch today.
Yeah, though. He's not making it, by the way.
He's,
Why is
he's
he
going till
doing-
8 a.m. 8 a.m. is when the last movie starts.
Not making it.
How?
Oh,
How?
man.
Like, why is he doing? Has he said why he's doing this though?
Because it's gonna... It's just like the fucking "Don't let your dreams be dreams" thing. Like it's just
It's just a giant viral
Dude.
He
marketing
needs
thing.
to
yeah.
let his dreams be dreams right here. He looks like he's dying.
Pocket.
Pocket.
I don't care what Ezekiel said. You've got 2 jokes under the belt.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Reddit.
Wait,
Woo!
this is that's
can't-
awesome.
I can't.
Not as funny as eating and shitting out a keyboard, but that was still pretty good.
He'll get there.
Like-
That's next. That's next.
It's painful just looking at him.
Yeah. If you guys want to watch, by the way, in the chat, it's newhive, hive.com/allmymovies. All one word. There you go. I don't want to leak it in
You
chat.
want to watch him, then go do that.
Yeah, I don't even think there's audio of the movie. I don't even think they're playing the audio of the movie. It's kind of crazy.
No way. They have to be.
I don't think so.
Does
I
the
can't
stream
unmute it.
have
I can't
sound
unmute
in
it. Yeah, I'm not going to mute it because, I mean, we're on stream. So feel free to unmute it yourself and see if they do. But
Wait,
we're going to do shout-outs because I got to get my voice is
I
like
don't
on
hear
shit.
it. I have the volume all the way up.
Yeah, I don't think there's audio. I think it's just a video-only stream.
Get
He
the
looks like he's
fuck
dying.
out
Yeah.
of here.
All right, let's do some shout-outs to get the fuck out of here because we're talking about Shia LaBeouf, whatever his name is.
I think you're getting
LaBeouf.
Gambit mixed up with Shia. Gambit is Remy LeBeau.
Remy LeBeau. But isn't
And
it spelled the same way?
No.
Shia
Haven't
LaBeouf.
you heard the
Yeah, Channing
the
Tatum, bro.
killer Shia LaBeouf song? Running for
Yeah.
Your Life from Shia LaBeouf. He's
Yeah, but hold on.
friends
Isn't
with
LeBeau
Shia
and
LaBeouf.
LaBeouf spelled the same way?
No,
Is there no F in LeBeau?
there's no F in LeBeau
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Shia LeBron. What are you
French
talking
way.
about?
with an
Okay.
X.
Well, there you go.
136K people
Or no,
watching
yeah.
Shia.
Dude, that's insane. That's absurd. Imagine
I
if he played
believe it.
Fallout, dude. He'd drop, I mean, the viewership would just go crazy. That was a bad joke.
It'd
Let's
probably
do some
wake
shout
him up,
outs.
too.
Pocket shout out. We're doing shout outs.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you.
Jeff, do some shout outs.
Thanks for having me on, JP and Ezekiel and CohhCarnage somewhere out there in the ether as host. I really appreciate it. Love talking games. Even if we did spend a lot of time in StarCraft, I still enjoy the company. Thank you for having me. Nice to meet you, Pocket, by the way. You've had 2 jokes, which in my book is not bad. For everybody else, if you're interested in checking out my stuff, I think you think I say what I say is meaner than it is, Zeke. Though we gotta talk. I'm actually a nice guy. The sarcasm's not meant to have as many barbs as you think. I'm gonna be streaming some StarCraft immediately after this. I play Overwatch, StarCraft, and CS:GO for the most part. But when XCOM comes out, I'm gonna go hip deep in that shit. I'm gonna bury half my body inside of it. It would be a fatal blow if this were sexual intercourse.
Only half? Why not all?
I don't think you can fit your entire body inside of a vagina.
Wait, what are we talking about now?
What?
Next one, JP, go.
No, I still got mine. Hang on, I got my 10 minutes of fame. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, just thank you, and if you don't mind, follow me on Twitter and stuff like that. Post pictures of my bulldog, food, and StarCraft stuff and everything. But thank you all for tolerating me, and yeah, appreciate it.
There you go. Pocket, do some shout outs. Why do you look so scared? You look like you're.
He just talked about burying his whole body in a vagina.
No,
one's
I said
concerned.
half my body. Not,
No, okay.
You're the one that said full.
you're the one that said
Yeah.
full body.
This is
I
your
thought
fault.
We were talking about vaginas. I thought we were talking about a game. I don't know where we got vagina. Okay, you know what?
All right, Z, go ahead.
Just keep saying vagina pocket. Just keep saying it.
Pocket, do some shout outs, please.
Hi, my name's Pocket. Thank you for having me on the show, Zeke and everyone else. It was nice talking about video games with you all. But I have some strong opinions. Thank you, chat, for dealing with me. And I have great jokes. 2 great jokes, whatever. I stream everything. I just stream everything. Mainly RPG games or MMOs. I'm not really good at shooters, but I try to play them. It's usually funny for a day and then not. But then I also do creative. I like creative a lot lately. I paint and I do cosplay, armor making, prop making, and yeah, I'm gonna be streaming Tomb Raider after this, so I can hopefully beat it by tomorrow. And that's it.
There you go. Check her streams. I
And
fucked
nothing
up.
weird about vaginas. Sorry.
Fucked up another type. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
no full body stuff with that, guys. It's just
Did
weird.
you typo something else? Did you
Yeah,
call me Co again?
Check
No.
her stream.
That was Daniel, but it says check her streams. Whatever.
Oh, okay. Check out her streams.
It's all
In his
good.
defense, R's and T's are right next to each other. It's a common mistake.
Yeah, and I don't proofread any of this shit. I don't give a fuck. Zeke,
He
do some
might
shout
have
outs.
eaten shit out of his keyboard. Maybe the keys are switched.
Exactly. Zeke,
I don't know.
please.
What up, FOR boys? How's it going? My name is Ezekiel III, Zeke for short. You can check me out anywhere: Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all under Ezekiel I. I'm a variety streamer. Don't know what I'm streaming next. Probably not gonna do any more Fallout. I'm done with that. But I'm gonna maybe pick up some Just Cause, and then tune in Sunday for Indie Sunday, where I check out the indie games that you may or may not have played. But I want to thank iNcontroL for being here. I want to thank Pokket for being here. Had a blast, and of course, I want to thank JP for putting this show on. See ya.
There you go. You guys stream tonight, Zeke?
No, I have comedy tonight, actually.
Oh. What about what's on the docket for Indie Sunday? Do you have lines up
Yes,
line up already?
I do.
It's a game you probably never heard of, though.
Probably, yeah. That's why I'm actually interested in games I've never heard of.
No, I had it on. Oh wait, I got it right here. Hold on. For Indie Sunday this week will be. I've got to finish up Undertale though. I have not finished that yet.
Buttertap.
Okay.
But let's see here. Banishing of Ethan Carter.
Oh, that's good.
Eternal Step.
Don't know what that
I've
is.
never played. And those are the two I had queued up. I don't have the other ones yet ready to go yet. But those are the two.
I think you'll like Vanishing of Ethan Carter.
Think so? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard good things about that. I've heard it looks really good too. So.
Oh, and
Enjoy that.
DP from Sour Kool-Aid Show will be on my show. I think tomorrow. I think we're gonna get drunk and play. Keep talking, nobody explodes.
Nice. That'll go well. That'll go
Yeah.
well. You guys will hate each other by the end of the night. Perfect.
Maybe.
Well done. All right. That'll do it. That'll do it for Drop Frames. We'll be back next Wednesday, probably talking about Battlefront, since that'll be out fully, and we'll see what else we talk about. I think Ko should be joining us, unless he's still getting 35,000 viewers and we're not important enough. So we'll see you guys next week. Thanks everyone for coming by. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.